Hi, to welcome you to our Earth, I've gathered a few people from all walks of life that I think accurately represent the American people. I am the medical professional. We have the fashionista. We have the, just average welcoming citizen. We got the neighborhood skeptic, and we have the army general. First things first, I know you're kind of freaking out. I mean, you crashed here, you're stranded here, a bunch of weird looking people. First things first, you gotta stay calm. And to do that, I think the best way is to embrace the dude inside you. When I say that, I'm talking about the Doofly religion. It was created by from a cult classic film here on Earth called The Big Lebowski, and it heavily relies on Taoism. And despite how ridiculous it sounds, there are over 300,000 ordained ministers here in the United States alone, which can host weddings, do funerals, they can do anything a regular priest can. So it has a little bit of validity to it. And funny thing is, they don't even like to be considered a religion. That's too binding for them. Their whole motto is, you can't do anything about the world. It's already, it's gone to hell already. So, just relax. Just go with the flow. Why not? If that doesn't work for you, that's a little bit too far out there. I got more traditional means for you to stay calm. Just take a deep breath. I know that sounds cliche, but once you take a deep breath, you send a relaxed response to your sympathetic nervous system. By doing this, it tells your body that there is no reason to be freaking out and that you just need to calm down. Second of all, you can accept that you're anxious. I mean, you're stuck here anyways. You can't do anything about it. Your ship's broken. So, just accept that you're anxious. Once you do that, you can look at the situation through a more calming light. You can find a way to, maybe fix your ship or get along with us, become an American. Last, just picture yourself in a comfortable place. Maybe back on Earth. I don't know what you, not back on Earth, back on your planet. Whatever you do with your family. I don't know if you have families. Don't know what you do up there. But, with your friends, maybe vaporizing people. I mean, don't do that to us. I mean, we're trying to help. But, whatever makes you calm, whatever works for you. And if worse comes to worse, I mean, I got some drugs for you. Now, these two mixtures are actually the most common drugs for anxiety. I have Xanax and Librium here. And these two drugs are known as central nervous system depressants. What they do is that they decrease your brain activity. It allows you to just calm down and maybe think the situation more thoroughly through. And they also increase your GABA activity, which helps to restore the chemical imbalances in your brain by becoming freaked out and, just lets you become kind of mellow. So, that's a little cocktail there if you were to take that. That might not be good, but there are some side effects that can come with it. I mean, you could get dizzy, you could get drowsy. No problem though, just walk it off, shrug it off. But some more serious stuff, you might have some seizures, hallucination here or there. Those aren't good, but worst thing, you could have some suicidal thoughts. So if you start getting any really negative symptoms, just stop right there. Go talk to your doctor once you get one. And, seek professional help. If you aren't comfortable with that, go talk to a trusted friend and maybe they can help you and introduce you to somebody that can, help you restore to what you previously were. I mean, if none of that helps keep you calm, that's all I have in my professional opinion. But keeping a clean environment might help you too. So I'm going to hand it over to the fashionista over here.
All right, so I'm going to talk to you about the importance of looking good, how to be better, and once you're better, you got to be clean about it. So, first of all, start with something that fits. Men, don't do the baggy shirts. Spend a little extra, get it fitted. Ladies, if you want to do the baggy shirt, belt it. Okay? And never shop alone, because if you shop alone, you're going to look like this guy. Obviously he had someone to go shopping with. So always do the buddy system. That is the way to go. All right? And keep it simple. Don't go super dramatic, but don't be like that. Also take some risks with patterns. I got pinstripes and polka dots. You can mix patterns. There's really no rules that have been broken. So if you want to be fun, you can do stripes with stripes. You can do white stripes with pinstripes. Just make sure it's broken up. Also, change the way you see casual. Alien has its way of casual. I have my way of casual. So take inspiration. It's all around. So be open to other stuff. Also, don't fall for brand names because then you're just wasting money just to be a billboard for a company. You don't want to go that way. We're humans. We're not billboards. So you want to keep that in mind. Also, now that you look good, you want to focus on being better. So you already established you're better. You made that decision. So now you just got to let go of all egos. So you want your presentation to benefit others. Okay, so you might want to start with being present because you can't be better if you're not there. Also, while you're there, you want to listen. Everybody has good ideas, so you want to focus on those skills. Also, being part of something bigger is another way to go. You could be part of an organization, you could be part of a club. If all fails, alien invasion. Can't get bigger than that. Also, present solutions, not problems, because nobody likes that person if they do that, so you can't really be better. So, you want to be proactive. Also, now that you're better, you gotta have a nice place that looks better. So, you want to focus on cleaning. Like sanitizing, that's always fun. So, a fun and quick and easy way to sanitize your sponge would be to pop it in the microwave for a minute. Also, if it's wet, then it will sanitize or it will steam the inside of the microwave. So then you just wipe that down, sanitize the sponge one more time, and you've already cleaned two things. Also, cleaning blades. I don't know if anybody dusted their fan, but there's usually dust falling, and that's really gross. So if you take a pillowcase and you kind of just sandwich it, it collects all the dust and it's inside, and there's no gross stuff falling, and you just throw it in the washer and you're good. Also, Mr. Clean, BFF. If you just spent like 5 minutes going around all the surfaces, you've cleaned so much in so little time. Also, men, take out paper because I got information. So you're working in the shop, you get grease all over you, your girlfriend's mad, now you gotta wash your nasty clothes. So what you do is you take white chalk, put it on the grease stain, wait 5 minutes, pop it in the washer, it's good. So then you always look good. Also, if you hate cleaning toilets, I hate cleaning toilets, so this is what you do. You take a mason jar and you poke a hole in the top and you put vinegar in it, and then you put it upside down in the water tank, or toilet water tank, and then every time you flush, it sanitizes and you are good. So when guest comes over, like, you know, nice clean toilet. Also, lint roller for lampshades, always good. Now, with Dominion, because you're part of their organization, you're helping out, they're like, hey, I gotta come over and discuss some stuff. And they're like, okay, and they're like, I'll be here in 5 minutes. And they're like, what? So then you gotta clean up your house in 5 minutes. So this is what you do. You pull out the vacuum, you dust it, because I know you haven't used it. Put it in the middle of the living room. And then you go around and you collect all your clothes and whatever's on the clothes on the floor. You throw it in the washer, turn that on. Whatever's left over, you throw it in the dryer. Don't turn that on. And then what you do is you go to the sink and you throw all your dishes in the dishwasher. If you don't, throw it in the oven. Make sure you don't turn it on. So when the minion comes over, you're like, oh, I was just in the middle of cleaning. So you got the vacuum out, the dishwasher's going, the laundry's going. So you look like you've been doing stuff, but really it's just been 5 minutes. So any extra time, just Mr. Clean everything, and you're good. Thank you.
Alrighty. So I believe if one of these little guys came to Earth, we should seek as much help as we can to further advance our own species, as well as show the aliens what life in America is all about. To start, we would want to inherit any and all technological and social advancements that the aliens can give us. Starting with light speed and transportation. These aliens have come from an enormous distance across space, since the nearest potentially habitable planet is probably at least 13 light years away. Not only could this help propel us into the deep cosmos, but we could also benefit here on Earth with land vehicles. Space travel and better transportation would be cool, yes, but really, I'm more interested to see if these aliens can help me squeeze a little more horsepower out of my old Hemi while also make it as efficient as a Prius. Speaking of efficiency, aliens could also help us with reversing environmental damage. Extraterrestrials from a far more advanced civilization have most likely mastered planetary engineering or have the ability to make intentional alterations in the environment. Also, since we are currently all in a fuss about global warming and the well-being of this planet, it would be a perfect time for an alien species to show us just how easy it is to put garbage in a trash can. But with other topics like these comes great disagreement and debate, which could be another thing that aliens could give us some pointers on. Conflict resolution. According to a United Nations study, about 55,000 people are dying worldwide from warfare each year in the 2010s. But humans still possess an alarming readiness to slaughter each other, with an estimated 468,000 homicides committed worldwide in 2011. The aliens' continued existence would mean that they also have some advanced method for resolving differences without violence. While we're sitting here on Facebook being keyboard heroes arguing over political views, these aliens are probably chuckling because 200,000 years ago, they had a similar dispute that almost resulted in the galaxy being destroyed, but obviously, it was settled. Chill out, Earthlings, it's not the end of the world. It's an important thing we are the first to seek help from these beings before any other country. If we want to maintain the label of being the best country to ever exist, we gotta one-up the competition. And the competition being China. And as the great Ricky Bobby once said, you're not first, you're last. So while these aliens might have a lot to offer us humans, the United States of America has some things that only we do best, and these critters can learn a thing or two. We'll start with greetings. Ahoy, hey, howdy, oh there. Well, look who it is. What's happening? Sup? Yo, hello, dude, bro, what it do? What it is? What's cooking? What's popping? Or how's it hanging? Are all greetings that can help these aliens adapt and keep a cool profile while they stay. America is all about the latest and greatest trends in all aspects, and slang is one of them. Well, these aliens might feel very out of place and very different from us. Let us not forget that America is one of the most culturally diverse countries in the world. So aliens would just be another piece of the pie chart for America's diversity. Though, let us hope that they aren't as racist as we once were. Aside from implementing them into American language, America has much more to offer, and that includes sports, our beer, and our food. We are the most sports-oriented country in the world, and that is because we are the best at them. Sports like football, basketball, baseball, track, wrestling, NASCAR, and many others are sure to get the attention of our alien guests, except soccer. Even if they aren't built like athletes, I'm sure they would be down to get rowdy for a Sunday night football game in the man cave. To accompany our spectacular sporting events is America's endless beer selection and our disgusting cravings for good tasting food. Our beer selection is through the roof with us being the nation with the most breweries and the most innovative style of beer making. We have lagers, ales, steam beers, IPAs, stouts, porters, and last but not least, a good old Keystone Light, better known as liquid gold. For food, you couldn't get any fatter with the amazing food selection we have to offer. You don't need to go to China to get Chinese food. We have Panda Express. You don't need to go to Mexico to get Mexican food. Taco Bell is right down the street. But if aliens really want to get good food, they need a true American meal. And that consists of anything deep fried. And when it comes to greasy deep fried food, no one does it better than McDonald's. McDonald's serves the most people per year, is the biggest fast food chain in the world, and is the biggest reason diabetes is even a thing. Why wouldn't these aliens want to take their Happy Meal virginity? To this day, I will never forget my very first Happy Meal. Why would they? America has unlimited options to tease the taste buds of these aliens, and I'm sure they will feel right at home with everything else we have to offer. I see patriotism in these aliens, and I know they can learn to bleed red, white, and blue. We must embrace them as one of our own and learn to work together to help make America great again. Thank you for your open ears, and go Broncos.
Okay, get out of here. Go nuts. Okay. So obviously these things are getting in your head, okay, which is why I got my fancy hat, not crazy. Okay, but this is not okay. You bring up a good point, and that point is that these things are highly advanced, okay? They've come from light years away, and they have technology we haven't even seen before. What are the chances they'd even want anything to do with us? The reality is,
that they don't have to be aggressive to be harmful, okay? They probably see us the way we see ants. Let me put it to you this way. Do you walk around trying not to step on ants? And what if they did like us or have some sort of interest in us for our planning, right? Well, okay, let's compare that to Christopher Columbus coming to America. What happened to the Native Americans? We're the Native Americans. So I'm going to tell you guys what we can do to kind of better prepare ourselves to survive the alien invasion, which is impending. They're going to take us over, but here's what we can do to survive. First off, watch a lot of movies. You're going to need to watch a ton of movies. Just because an alien invasion has never happened before, according to some people, doesn't mean that it can't and it will happen. Research is necessary. Unfortunately, the only information that we have, well, is from creative speculation in movies. So watch a lot of them. You're going to need a variety of ideas as to know how one might approach the situation. Here are some good examples. 1. Independence Day. Awesome film. Will Smith had the right idea when he punched that alien in the face and said, "Welcome to Earth." Mars Attacks. Let's hope that the aliens are much more like this. They're kind of stupid, don't really talk right, and loud, high-pitched noises blow their heads up. Men in Black, 1, 2, and 3. The trilogy is epic and handles many scenarios, including time warps and how to handle the event of aliens already being here under our noses for so long of a time. Another suggestion, have the right attitude. In order to have the right attitude, you need 2 things. First, you need somebody to save, and second, unfinished business. So remember, at any given moment, you have to have something important that you're not doing. That way you can do it during the invasion. Keeps you alive to the end, right? If all else fails, find Will Smith. He's been through this many times. If you can't find Will Smith, find Jeff Goldblum. He knows how to hack into alien databases, and he also fought dinosaurs at one time. 2. Gather weapons, survival gear, and other resources. You're going to want to stock up on guns and ammo, of course, but it also helps to have a creative weapon that nobody else has ever heard of. For instance, I heard that aliens don't like cats. I thought about making a cannon that launches kittens. Hey, but I'll be known for that weapon. Makes me a hero. So also, make sure you have a side weapon, something that doesn't have to be reloaded. Baseball bat, machete, whatever. I prefer a hammer, just a ball peen. It's nice. Of course, you want dry goods, canned food, easy to cook, feeds lots of people. You're going to need medicine. You're going to need all sorts of tools. For instance, aliens use a lot of lasers. We all know they use lasers. So you're going to want a mirror. Okay, it's the only thing that can protect you from lasers. 3, find a safe place and always have an escape plan. So avoid national monuments and avoid long, desolate roads. National monuments have a habit of exploding, and long, desolate roads are where you get abducted, right? You want to stockpile, like just copious amounts of blueprints of abandoned places in the area, just in case you may need them. And finally, this is according to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, what to do in case of an actual alien invasion. It says, in case of alien invasion, do not attempt to save humankind all by yourself. If an alien asks you to take it to your leader, buy yourself some time by showing it a Lady Gaga music video and dial 911 while it watches. In the event of an international strike force by our world's greatest celebrity action heroes cannot prevail against the alien fleet, then, well, might as well just sit back and relax with another good disaster movie as you wait for our new alien overlords to tell us what to do.
You guys are freaking crazy. What are you going to do when a second Pearl Harbor takes place? You're just going to stand around? There's going to be UFOs. They're going to be screaming overhead as one missile after another rains down. They're going to blow up your cities, your hometown, your states. You're going to be screwed. You're going to have all your monuments. You know, you're going to have Washington, D.C., gone. New York, East Coast, gone. Los Angeles, San Diego, destroyed. What are you gonna do? You guys gotta be real. You're not gonna offer this alien medication. You're not gonna dress nice for it. You guys need to arm up and get ready. Clean your house. Come on now. More like pack your shit up and go. We're not gonna play sports with the guys. That's absurd. The only sport you're gonna be playing with your rifle and your scope. Headshot. How many can you get? This guy's just a lunatic. I don't even know where he's going. You're gonna watch movies? You're gonna watch movies, yeah, because Will Smith is gonna save your butt. I don't think so. Let's be real about this. You have a couple options. Okay. It's gonna happen pretty much anywhere close to Canada is destroyed. They don't even own guns in Canada. So, don't go north. You're not gonna be helped. If you head south and you're below this line, you're probably safe. More than likely. If you're in this region here, you have a good chance of packing up, heading to high ground, finding a bunker, and holding out until it's over. The U.S. military will take control of the situation. Some things you need to be prepared for. Martial law. Government's going to take control of everything. We're gonna have enforcement all over the country. Probably sectors of safe houses. If you can't get there, do it. You're not going to have technology to help you. These guys are obviously smarter than us. They came from outer space, and we can barely get to the moon. So all your electronic devices are going to be hacked and no good. So you pretty much are left at hoping you could protect yourself, or just join the military. We'll gladly take everybody. It's dire need. More than likely, you're going to be drafted anyways. So we're gonna set up camp, probably over here in the Portland or Seattle area, where we have a lot of people who actually know how to use guns over here, and we'll teach you your natural survival lessons, and get you ready for war. It's inevitable. Thank you for showing up. Good day.
Oh,